Welcome to the Curtis Zone, ladies and gentlemen, where we talk all things action-packed children's programming. I hope that everyone had a wonderful Christmas and got everything that they wanted on their Christmas list, especially from Santa. So today we are talking about the live-action role-playing game known as Kingdom Hearts. We're going to give you a history of Kingdom Hearts. This is our second time doing a history on a video game. The first time you can find somewhere up here, I did it on Halo. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen, and don't be shy to hit that like and subscribe button for more content here on the Curtis Zone. If you want to see more of me wearing these shirts, don't be shy to get in the comment section down below if I forgot to mention something, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just want to make a request for any episode period. Yes, someone requested on my Instagram feed that I do this episode, so I'll be doing this episode for all of you. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, as always, let's talk about some news. The first piece of news I want to talk about, sorry I had to change the lighting. First piece of news I want to talk about is the fact that James Gunn has canceled the live-action Arkham series. This is due to the fact that the series would cost too much money, and it would interrupt the scheduling of the filming for Brave and the Bold. P.S. They have not casted their Batman yet. Speaking of the casting of Batman, it is down to 3 choices that fans want to see. The first being Jake Gyllenhaal, the second being Jensen Ackles, and the third being Karl Urban. Personally, I don't want to see Karl Urban as Batman. I like him at where he is right now, and I pretty much want to see him do more as Johnny Cage. The final piece of news I want to talk about is this: the fact that the revival for Demolition Man may be coming into fruition sometime soon, due to the fact that Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone are both open to it. However, this is only just rumor. Nothing is set in stone. I hope so, though. I love Demolition Man. Now let's talk Kingdom Hearts, alright? And don't forget to get in that comment section down below, and of course hit that like, subscribe button. I hope to see you guys soon. Let's talk about Kingdom Hearts. Let's talk about it. As always, for those of you who are new to the channel and don't know how these history of episodes work, I give you the origin of the non-fiction origin, and then I give you the fictional origin, then I give you important moments, then my favorite moments, and then I end it all by telling you powers and abilities of the main protagonist. Let's talk Kingdom Hearts. Everybody, don't be shy. Get in that comment section down below and hit that like and subscribe button.
Just because of you, I'm crying and sad.
Kingdom Hearts were released in March of 2002. It was for PlayStation and all other game platforms, but it was created and developed and published by Square Enix, which was originally Square, but owned by the Disney company, which is why Disney is so heavily into it. It was created by Tatsu Nomura, who created the game with Disney as a bit of a collaboration. The game series was very fun, very exciting, and had a very convoluted story, but the story was so great that fans really got into it, especially when you add Disney characters to it. When you're done with the non-fiction origin, let's get in the fictional origin. Alright? Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe button. Now, I'm going to explain this as best as I can, seeing as though there's so much going on with Kingdom Hearts. I'm going to explain this as best as I can. There's a series of weird timelines and loops and stuff that I don't know what's going on. So, bear with me, okay? Bear with me. It all started in one great world. And in this world there was pure love and light for all people everywhere, especially for the Keyblade wielders. It could be accessed by the massive Keyblade, which is a weapon that can only be wielded by someone with a pure light. This is the Keyblade that all Keyblade wielders and all Keyblade masters forge their Keyblades from. Now, expectedly, there would be a great battle for the control of the great Keyblade. This was called the Keyblade Wars, and during this, the Keyblade would be shattered into 20 pieces: 7 of light, 13 of darkness. This leads us to meet Xehanort. Xehanort, who is a radical who thinks that there's too much light in the world and wants to balance it out with darkness. So his ultimate goal is to recreate the Keyblade, restart the Keyblade Wars, and eventually bring order to the multiverse with both light and darkness equal. Now, Xehanort has the ability to possess people and create alternate versions of himself throughout the world, and because of this, he takes on an apprentice. This apprentice refuses to let Xehanort possess him, and so like any father, Xehanort would get pissed and destroy him. And so he would use his Keyblade. Xehanort would use his own Keyblade to bring out the darkness in this child and create a being of pure darkness named Zeynep. Skipping a little bit here and there, a new version of Xehanort would come alive, and this version of Xehanort would be taken in by Ansem the Wise. Ansem the Wise would take him under his wing and turn this boy into his apprentice. But Xehanort would still be obsessed with creating the darkness and creating a new version of darkness and light. And so he would use his power to draw the darkness in people's bodies and create something called the Heartless. And these Heartless are foot soldiers that travel throughout every universe, every world that they go through, and try to spread darkness where they can find it. This leads us to the events of the first Kingdom Hearts game, where we meet Sora. Sora, who is living his best life on a place called Destiny Island with his two friends. There was a huge storm which separates all three of them from each other, and in the process, Sora would score an awesome Keyblade. This Keyblade he would take to a place called Travis Town, where he would meet Donald and Goofy. Donald and Goofy, who are looking for King Mickey Mouse. And in the process, they would also be looking for the key. King Mickey Mouse had gone to battle the Heartless in order to bring order to the universe. And so Sora, Donald, and Goofy would team up to find King Mickey and also find Sora's friends. Now eventually Sora would find out that his heart was being taken over by two other people, and so this would lead Sora to release his heart, and a lot of other things happen while battling Maleficent in the first game. But we're going to skip all that and tell you this, that Sora would eventually come back with the help of his friend and possible lover, and they all defeat Maleficent together, and eventually this will lead to other games. Now that that's done, let's talk about important moments. There's only one major important moment I want to talk about, and that is the creation of Organization 13. During the events of Chain of Memories, Organization 13 will be created. They exist of people who have no hearts. And because of this, they have no feelings or no souls. But they are very powerful warriors who fight against the Keyblade Masters. My favorite moment from them I'm going to talk about in a minute. But let's keep going and go on to favorite moments, shall we?
Get on up downtown and find myself a groove.
I have 5 favorite moments I want to talk about, or 5 levels if you will. The first favorite moment I want to talk about, my number 1 ranked favorite moment I want to talk about, is in Kingdom Hearts 3, where you battle Organization 13. Now Xehanort is back, and he split this massive chasm in half into different mazes where you battle Organization 13. You team up with other Keyblade wielders and you battle Organization 13. And that's pretty fun because you get to change up your Keyblade. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, who didn't think that was cool? Second favorite moment I want to talk about, or favorite level if you will, is the Nightmare Before Christmas level. Now, here's the thing about Kingdom Hearts. While in each level, you sort of control what happens in the movies, like you're a part of the movie, and so you get to change up a little bit too. Like in the Little Mermaid level, you become a mermaid. In the Pirates of the Caribbean level, you become a pirate. But it's in Nightmare Before Christmas, which is my second favorite level. You become a member of Halloween Town, and you have to help Jack Skellington find Santa and fight against Oogie Boogie, the Boogeyman. My third favorite level I want to talk about with you guys is the Tron level. Now, the Tron level is a little bit more fun because, like I said, you change up a little bit as you play through the game. It's an RPG. So when when you're in the Tron level, you get to move faster. You even get a cool Keyblade as well. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know about anybody else, but I thought that was pretty cool. My fourth favorite moment is the Pirates of the Caribbean level, where you you play in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, where not only you get to battle alongside pirates, but you get your own pirate ship. I thought it was pretty cool because not only do you have to battle against pirates, you have to battle against Davy Jones himself. Now, I thought what's really cool about it is the fact that Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, their animation is mixing with live action. Who didn't think that would be pretty cool? My final favorite moment, my fifth favorite, not exactly my least favorite, but then again, not the most favorite, is the San Francisco level where you battle with Big Hero 6. Not only do you battle with Big Hero 6, you have to battle against the Heartless, who are teamed up with Nanites, my friend, Nanomites, which are microscopic machines created by Hero. I thought it was pretty cool because you battle with superheroes with new weapons and new powers. It's pretty cool to see it. Whoever says otherwise, they are wrong. With all that said and done, let's talk powers and abilities of the main protagonist, and the main protagonist being Sora. Sora is a Keyblade wielder, which means that he has massive skills in swordsmanship. He also has enhanced agility, which means that he can practically fly. Now, aside from that, each Keyblade that he gets has the powers of a different universe that he comes from. Some Keyblades have different weapons and change into different powers. Some Keyblades turn into hammers, some turn to drills, nano fists, spears, flags. The list goes on for days, my friends. My favorite Keyblade would have to be the Keyblade that you win from Pirates of the Caribbean, where it turns into a flag and a spear at the same time. It was pretty cool. Now, Sora has pretty cool magical abilities as well, giving him the ability to control the elements of fire, water, lightning, ice. The list goes on. He also combined that with his enhanced speed, his enhanced strength, his intellect, and his never give up, never say die, and plucky attitude. And my friend, you got one amazing hero that is basically a Japanese anime. And ladies and gentlemen, another episode of the Curtis Zone has come to a screeching close. Like I said, I did my best with this episode since the story is so weird and convoluted. I did my best with it, so please just bear with me, alright? I thank everyone for coming and hitting that like and subscribe button as you came, so thank you so much for that. I will see you guys very soon. Peace. As you see my next episode, alright? Peace.